we are going to transition into our next interview. And I'm really excited about this because I will not be doing the interviewing. Not that I don't love it, but it is really exciting to see. Jennifer is our Cambridge intern. She graduated a couple years ago. Some of you might recognize her. She's done different things with us. But she is an intern with us and she has been crushing marketing for care. She's been helping Wendy in that area. And so we're just coming alongside her, giving her a platform to grow in her talents. And tonight she will be interviewing Jack, who is from Nichols School in Buffalo, New York. So Jennifer, I will let you do your thing.
Thank you so much. Of course, with Jack, I'm super happy to be here with you all, and thank you so much for having us tonight. I guess I can start with a little introduction about myself. My name's Jennifer, or you can call me Xiaoxue. I'm currently a sophomore student studying business marketing in Boston University. I graduated, 2 years ago from Bellman Prep back in Washington State. I've been involved with Cambridge for, years, over 5 years now, and also involved with the Cambridge Network Student Council that we might look at like later on. And then, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, Jack, I see you're unmuted. Do you want to do a little brief introduction about
Yeah,
yourself?
sure. Hi, my name is Jack, and my Chinese name is Jia Yi, and usually, I just let people call me Jack. It's easier. A junior from Nichols School at Buffalo near the Erie Lake, that region. Nice place to be there. And it's my second year in Buffalo. Before I go to Buffalo, I was in Albany, and for 3 years in Albany, a school called Dillon Stewart is also a nice place. Yeah, it's basically my fifth years in the United States.
Great. So, Jack, do you want to maybe we can start with what was your initial impressions or feelings when you arrived in the state for high school? Like, how did you, like, was that your expectation or that was a little different from what you expected when you came to the state?
Yeah, well, before I came for study, I actually went to US twice for touring, and
Mhm.
I have like so those experiences are important. I at least know what's basic life is like life here, so I don't really have a lot of difference in expectation, but still like a lot of stuff are new, especially like in language or culture, or like simply what people eat every day. Yeah, but it takes me sometimes like a few months to adjust and adapt, but after time it'll be better.
Yeah, for sure. It's similar for me. I did attend a summer school before I came to high school to study abroad. So I had some preparation beforehand, but at the same time, there were like excitement for sure, and also like were some, oh, what's coming to me as a officially international student. I'm gonna study in the American high school with only English and living with a host family. So there were a lot of new things for us, new things for me too. Um, yeah, it was like excited, but also like little, unexpected. How have you been like adjusting to changes in sort of languages and communication, or like, schooling in high school?
Well, for language, like when you're in the environment where everyone, is a native speaker of that language, after time you just like automatically follows and slowly you're, go grab up to the level that they're speaking, and it's, just feel free to, ask questions or have a conversation with others, and it really helps, talking and listening or understanding. And like challenges, I mean, I was like 13 when I just came to US. A lot of stuff were new and I have to do alone. There's definitely a lot of challenges, even though it might be a small stuff, but it was a major problem for me like back in the time.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned, communication. Communication is a key, for most of the interjet student. it's really stepping out from your comfort zone, from your, the culture you used to have, and also, living with your like with your family, and now you're living with host family. So it's still like, stepping out from the comfort zone. And sometimes you do like need to talk with people, including your host parents, your peers at school, or your parents, maybe FaceTime. And it's also like networking, a new environment to meet new people. So like, do you have any strategies you use to like build a new network, or like build a new relationship with your American peers or host parents in the States?
Yeah, well, it's the American peers or any people here are like really willing to talk to you, and they're really happy to know you. So just, start a conversation with someone, and they'll definitely be happy to, get to know you and build friendship with you. But like start talking with them is definitely important instead of just, doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I got a lot of help from my advisor back in high school, because I was kind of not sure how to integrate to a new environment, especially in high school. I did not used to like the open environment where you go to different classes with different classmates, and your schedule are all different. You have to like, you can go to clubs to meet more people. And I went to this high school in this relatively smaller town, and everyone kind of like knew each other beforehand. And I went there and as a new student, new international student, so I had to learn like how to communicate with each other, how to hang out with each other, like find your new friend circle. So it was very interesting time for sure. Yeah, saying you mentioned like it was challenging, but like not a big difference from like your expectation or your previous experience living in the States. Do you have any experience where you had to like step out from your comfort zone for, during the study abroad experience?
Yeah, like in the first few years, I was like really nervous every time when I have like a public speaking or any presentation for my classmates. I'm not really familiar with English, and it's not really like fluent f- compared to my primary language, or it's just nervous every time I'm speaking. But when I do a lot of them, I don't know, give speech for class daily, and after a few years, I get used to it, and I'm not really that nervous compared to when I've just first give out a speech at the first time.
Yeah, public speaking is definitely part
Yeah.
of the schooling you have to like experience here in the state. Back in China, most of our homework are like written or knowledge tests. And here I find out in American high school, you have a lot of presentation and also group working. So you're working within a small group with your teammate, with your classmate, with your friends. So there are a lot of, I would say, like soft skill that you have to build on, and just, you know, practice makes it better. Not necessarily perfect, but it makes it better over time. Right. Do you have, let's see, any like misconception or stereotype about your home country, and how you address, or like, during study abroad, how you address some misconception or stereotypes while study abroad, within multiple cultures?
Well, the schools and community I'm in, they are like people in there are all really nice and friendly. They don't really like guess or to assume your culture. They will actually get to know you and ask questions. I don't really have met any misconception or stereotype for my culture or country.
Yeah, that's good. I personally
Yeah.
am I don't know, I love sharing my Chinese heritage and my Chinese culture. I try to involve with the Chinese culture club back in high school. I love like, there will be misconception once in a while, but I love explaining, hey, this is my experience, and thank you for being curious. I really love that. And here you can get get to know more or better about our culture. So back in high school, we had like a lot of workshop and also like New York Lunar New Year festival in high school. It was really fun and also a great chance for you to, share your voice, share your like make it more diverse place as well. Yeah. Like I personally feel like we don't necessarily belong to either culture. I mean, in the setting of study abroad, but you're like creating your own place between multiple cultures. Like, yeah, like brings your voice out. It's awesome. Um, yeah, let's see, what other like aspect of like American high school education system you find different from your previous schooling experience? How do you cope with this different like schooling system?
Well, yeah, the American school compared to, Chinese education system, it's very different in because when you get to high school, they allow you to choose what class you want to be in, and the requirements for graduation is not really like a lot. It's just basic, and you can, be good at something, and you can choose those courses without, suffer through the courses that you don't like or you don't want to take, which is good. Not like trying to have to just take a standardized test that would literally have everything on there and have to memorize everything, even though things you don't like.
Yeah, I love how like in the school you can create your own schedule, talking to a counselor. So it's like they're trying to build this high school experience or classes schedule from you, like you're in the center and what you're good at, what you want to try to explore more at. And they have this like very personalized schedule and also like plan for you ahead of you. And that also help with, kind of like stepping into college. You get more chance to explore, oh, maybe I might be interested in science, but I'm also good at with, art and science or literature. It helped me a lot for during my high school to figure out I love dealing with people. I love working with people. So I think that also impact me a lot in eventually choosing a business school for focus on marketing as well. It was a great experience for sure for high school. I had challenging classes, but overall, like the personal schedule, I love that. Yeah, let's see. So we talked about the schooling, how the style were different, and let's move on the traditions. Have you found any like American tradition or custom festival you enjoyed, or some tradition you're still trying to like comprehend and embrace?
Yeah, I really enjoy, especially the time period from like the late November to December. Everyone loves from Thanksgiving to Christmas, like the
Yeah.
time, people are preparing for the break, and everyone, families have a meal together, and it's just the atmosphere environment. I really like it, especially in winter.
Yeah, like after like in September, some people, my friends are already like super excited for Christmas coming.
Yeah.
I don't 3 months. Yeah, I love the all the different festival here. They are really fun. Um, for me, like I I feel like I cope with the cultures really well. Like I'm always like open-minded for everything. But like I find a thing that I'm still trying to get used to. It's how um entertainment is happening here. Cause like I try to have a work and work hard and play hard, like have this balance out. But sometimes I just like stay in the library, which is kind of boring, do some schoolwork. So I like a lot of my American friends, they have a more fun schedule. Like they can go to a club, they can like go have fun or dinner with their friends. And while at the same time, I might be in the library just like, doing schoolwork. So that's something I'm still like balancing out. And I believe that's also part of the study abroad experience. And yeah, that's something I'm working on too. Yeah, let's see. Like talking about personal growth. So would you say for your personal growth happened since you arrived in the state, and like how you change over time as a student, maybe as a
Yeah, well, when you come here, you'll learn a lot of stuff that even the school won't teach, like, how to live by yourself, how to ask for help, how to deal with something by yourself. It's really helpful, and like not only helpful in one scenario, but it's really helpful for over your entire life, probably, like how to deal with problems, how to deal with challenges, and how to encourage yourself to do something, to stand out of the comfort zone, etc. Yeah, these are really important stuff that I learned, and you'll learn if you're coming abroad instead of
Mhm.
staying in your own hometown. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There are a lot of things you have to deal with. Like it doesn't have to be like academia or something. It could be a small thing like oh, how should I get my new phone card? What like how does the debit card works? Or how should I figure out the ride with my host parents? Well, I want to go somewhere, but like cope with their schedule and stuff. Just like a lot of things you will learn as an international student, like those little things as well. And also like growth as a student, as a person, like leadership skill. There's like clubs that you can join. There's like also communication, group working, a lot of opportunities for you out there in school and outside of school as well. Yeah, so I personally involved with the student council through Cambridge Network. It's a great chance to meet other international student, and our main goal is like helping incoming student to stay how to like integrate to new culture and school and host family. And I see a lot of students having hard time with homesick, with nostalgia. So talking about homesick, do you have those kind of feelings over time, or how do you connect with your parents when you are going through a hard time?
Yeah, I mean, definitely when you're here, away from, I don't know, a 10K kilometers away from your home, you're definitely gonna feel homesick. But I
Mhm.
call with my parents like a few times a week, even sometimes short calls. I mean, definitely helps, dealing with homesickness. And also, I have a lot of Chinese friends, even though I have a lot of friends in school. Even I moved from Albany to Buffalo, I still contact with them, and we used to go out together to do whatever, like having a dinner or go out shopping. It just helps a lot for dealing with homesick, etc. Just yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I would say like I get that feeling and it's part of the study abroad for sure. But maybe try to like step out from your room, talk to your host parent, talk to your friends. Of course, the Cambridge advisors for your school, for you. They're generally want to help you. They're generous, want to help you and help you like feel connected um and like feel this sense of belonging. So um yes, talking helps a lot from my personal experience. Once you like get the words out, it just change a lot of stuff too, and you can get this conversation going and hopefully eventually um get rid of this homesickness, but or like include it, like accept it, because that's part of the experience. So yeah, in general, let's say, do you have any advice to other internet students who might be watching this, or maybe their host parents are watching this, any advice for them to on like their study abroad journey overall?
Yeah, well, just like what Amy said before, keep an open mind. It's like important, especially in environments like United States, because you have the choice and you have the options to, make choices or choose your own path you're interested. So you can try a lot of new stuff, even though you might like them in the first time, but you'll find your interest overall, like if you have your step out of comfort zone. And yeah, just try new stuff and encourage yourself to do it. And
Mhm.
that's basically it.
Right, yeah. To like try new things and also take the time, take the opportunities to explore and also make mistake. It is the time to make mistake. You're not paying anything,
Yeah.
but you know, a mistake. And but like after maybe you graduate from college, you're in like a work, you're doing work, there's less chance for you to make mistake and try new things. So while we're students at school, like just do it. And also knowing your, you know, knowing we are always loved from our parents, from our host parents, and now we are always supported. And you know, there's so many room for us to grow too. That's my last word. Right. Thank you so much, Jack, for coming,
Yep.
and thank you everyone for listening to this interview.
Yes, thank you so much, Jennifer and Jack. Applause off to you. It is so great to hear your vulnerability and your confidence in sharing your journey with us, what you've learned and what you are continuously learning. This is just a little glimpse into what Student Council and our Cambridge Care has provided to our students. We give them a platform to be able to speak to each other, learn from each other, and ask deep questions of how they can grow their journey, but also give them leadership opportunities to grow in their giftings as well. So we are really, really grateful for them and grateful for our care team that works really hard to put together different support systems for our students.